a like, I will make another episode. Welcome back to the second episode of this another break in the mold tutorial. It seems like I have gained my first like on this series, and to be thankful for that, I'll make another. So let's load that bad boy up. I haven't given it a name at all, so if you want a name to this, you can put it in the comment section down below. So let's load this game up again, and yeah, it might not be the exactly same as it were before, because somehow it didn't save everything, so I have tried to copy what I saw on the end of the last video to create exactly that again. It's the same day, it's a bit over time, and we might have a bit more money. So, but we have the same things on the shelves, but this place right here, it should be all working, all good to go. If you see these pop-ups, they will tell you what category store people want the most. Here it's a drugstore, which is like healthcare, because you know healthcare, like medicine, that's also drugs. So the drugstore is something people want a lot, and also women's shoes shop. So people really want women's shoes right now, and also a bowling alley. If you do not want to build those things and you want to build your own things first, that's okay. I would definitely recommend you to first of all have researched the sales monitoring, so you can look at everything before. So I can't believe so we are back again. They're beginning to restock everything. I can't believe I actually have some empty shelves. People have different things like restless, and even your workers do that too. She's a smoker, but I do not really know if they are able to buy things or steal things. Even though she's a smoker, I do not think that's a big problem. So you might be thinking, why don't you build those staff-only parkings that you have told so much about? Well, that's because I do not really know if I want to expand all the way out right now, or I just want this to be a little shop and then a big one goes all the way over here. I do think that I just want to build those staff parkings right here. And now we cannot build anything else before that is done. So let's just make a little speed run. Look at that. 20 different types of products. That's 10,000 down in my pocket. Okay, so we have a bit of a problem. These plots right here, they're gonna be filled up right now, but sooner our staff will park only up here, which makes space for the customers down here. So I have made this space and not really thought about the staff moving up here later. So I hope this will work for now. Okay, so you saw it. These parking lots were filled up all the time, and up here there were almost no one. So I think about doing a maybe crazy thing, but I want to move this wall a bit up. So first of all, I might remove this little bit and add another section right up here. Let's do that. Now the wall is moved up there, I will move everything else up. Okay, so I've thought about something. I think I will let them build this and then maybe move this row down here, because then we can have two of these cash registers. So I hope there's space for that. So the first one's here now. And the frozen food is researched. The next thing I want is sales monitoring, because I want to see what people want the most. You see, I missed a lot of parking. I missed a lot of customers. Maybe I need to make some more down here. But now that we have the frozen food, I will go on and add a few more of these fridges. And as you can see, there's a lot of light here, and here there's no light. That means that you haven't assigned your store there. You might have a few problems because some people can't seem to make this work. They do this and they see that a new store pop up. That's because you haven't extended the old one. You have to go from the old one and up. You could also go from the other here and down into the zone. That will work too. Hopefully that helps someone. So we have a few more things now. We have some frozen pizzas. Let's see. Type 2, which only gives us $4. Why is that so? Okay, that's not a lot. Is it really? Wow. So I guess these aren't their profit margin isn't that big. So maybe we have to move the fresh fish. Whoops. We might have to assign these ones down here and then switch them up. So they have to go look at these things first. Let's also just extend this room a little bit more out. Let's move the walls. Yeah, let's move all the walls. So manage, assign. We have to make the storage bigger and smaller here. And we'll just move this. And lastly, we have to build a staff door to the outside, because then these guys can just walk in there. And now we should, people can go around. So if we add the fresh fish at here, we add the wait, what? Let me just see. So dairy is worth the second most, and the fish and meat is worth the most. So let's put fresh meat here, fresh fish here, dairy, and then lastly we will put the milk. The milk, oh, that's not worth a lot. So we are gonna be putting some frozen pizzas here instead. Wait, why is the milk up here worth more than down here? Here we're worth $1 to $2. I guess I do not know. Let me just see if when it's filled up, if it's a very big problem or not. I mean, I guess the milk should be over here at all cost, and then here we should have a bit more fresh fish. So now we have one of every single. No, we do not have. So the meat here, we will put frozen food on instead, and the dairy products are not worth as much. I do not know why. I guess let's put some ice cream here. So, okay. As you can see, it's a good idea to put the things with the biggest profit on here, and then the others in another place. Other people who needs to get things from in here can go through queues, so that's no big problem. The only problem is that these two queues are going into each other. But if we have enough staff, we will see that the queues are gonna not be so long. As I have told you before, patience and sociability is key. But I like patience the most, because that makes them be happier for longer while staying in the queue. And shift planning is also a pretty good idea. Maybe we have a few carnivores around here. Yeah, frozen pizzas are worth more now. Now everything is worth more. I guess it's every hour it edits how much things are worth. Okay, so we see a few angry customers telling us we do not need to get more of the parking lots. Or maybe we just need to get a few more up in the queue. Or people are just buying repeatedly, like this dude here. First fresh meat, then milk. Let's make it roll to the end of the day. I like to see that green arrow right there. It seems like we have taken a lot of the customers down here to go into a store and buying the more expensive stuff, making us get a profit. It started in a loss, that's okay, but as you manage your store and make the more expensive stuff be at the beginning of your store, you will see you having a bit more money. And yeah, we will lose some money because we have to pay these dudes who are still on work. That's okay though. So after I have researched the sales monitoring, we will see what people want the most. And that's a pretty important thing to do. able to make your zones clear. I didn't do that. So as you can see, a lot of cars are now parked up at this private parking spot, which means there are more space for the customers to be at. As you can see, the queues are loosening up a bit more, which means we are now good to go if we build like a few more of these parking spots. I would just like to see a bit. So, okay, as you can see, the construction toys are actually worth a lot. So if we could put, and they are even tier 1. So we could, for a fact, put these down here. And let's then just build another one of these racks up here. If our builders will be down there. And now we are able to get a few more games up. But I do think that the construction toys are the only expensive ones. So I'm gonna be going with backpacks instead. So now if someone is looking for maybe cookies and has the brick addicts, they will choose, yeah, like him. He had brick addict. He looked for sliced bread, which I do not see. Maybe here? No. I'll just find it, and it's here. It's worth $8 to $16. Instead, we are gonna be making $20 to $40, which actually is quite a lot. You might have seen it, but the queues are still getting bigger and bigger, which means it's time for the 5th cash register. So now that we actually have this sales monitoring, let's quickly unpause and not begin researching. Let's click demand and look for different things. I like looking at clothing. So no one wants jewelry unless it's a jewelry store. And that's understandable. So we should make a jewelry store. So let's go under here and find the luxury. Where is that? There, the luxury supplier. We could go for the clothing first because that takes a bit less time and gives you a bit more items. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. Because as you might have seen down here, a lot of people want a lot of the clothing too. And for a fact I know that clothing is quite expensive, so that's great. He might not, oh. Okay, rice and pasta, okay, that's a bit we lose. He will not make it in time, that's for sure. Was it? No, it was not him. Fine, so we have an unhappy customer which will not come back tomorrow. We could make it better by making another cash register down here and hiring a 5th cashier. She's not so good. Okay, I might take her, even though her sociability is pretty bad. She will wait from 6 to 20. That's great. I do not think that the raining will do a bit, and I do not think this will make customers go away. It's just a graphic thing. Oh, and right now, people are gonna be going back to school, so these things are gonna be more popular bought. So we are gonna be buying a couch. It's under decoration and it's down here. The couch, if people are unsatisfied, you know, like that guy who left the queue for not so long ago, if he meets this couch and he chooses to sit down on it, he will get more satisfaction and he will be more likely to stay in the queue. But 5 of these cash registers, that's a big need. When the clothing supply is done, I might go for the night hours. But researching it really takes a lot of time, and you can make it shorter by choosing to actually go into the office and buy another office desk, which I will recommend in the end. Then also remember to hire some more staff. Remember, nothing of this is really needed, just the office work skill. But we have found a good cashier, so let's see if we have some bad one. She's pretty bad, so we're gonna be firing her and hiring this new guy up here. He's gonna be getting the same. So I would also recommend, if you go under the manage storage, then make the desired storage load always be at max. Do you see that big profit there? This one makes a bit too, but not that much. Yesterday we made a lot of profit. That's amazing. Actually amazing. That's the last guy who's gonna be going in. So every single worker will come down now. Let's just... I think it's a shame that they need to go all the way around. So let's build another staff door right here, so that the ones who park up here can just walk through the store. So we are ready for today. Let's make a speed run once more because we need the clothing supply before we can do anything else. I'm quite impressed. No missed sales opportunities. That's great, and I obviously didn't sell any of these things because I did not have any of them. And yeah, in my store. But I'm about to get the cloth. And that's maybe why women's shoes were that much more bought, maybe because of the school thing. Wait, what? No, not even. I guess it's, yeah, more people want them. I forgot to make them work, so I'm gonna be making my officers work more again. Maybe like this. Yeah, let's make a curve. Turn a daily profit over $2,000. Did I really do that? That's crazy. Whoa! What a big jump. So I guess this is the most profitable store. I mean, it's pretty profitable. Maybe it's just the couch who did everything. Let me just see under machines. We also have water dispenser. I guess that also gives people a lot more satisfaction, so let's put that up in the corner there. A vending machine we have none of. Let's get that too. And look, I'm pretty positive right now. So look at that, they use the door now because it's faster to get in. Not for him though, so maybe we should also build another one of those doors. No, let's not do that. So, okay, they can obviously just go there. That was not the meaning, so but someone goes and looks at something and find it, they're gonna be satisfied because they found it. And like she has no traits at all, so you cannot make her go through a maze all the way over to the product, maybe over here, and make her want to buy any of the things on the way. She will only go for the milk. So I think the research will be done in a bit. Maybe at the end of this day. The start of autumn isn't that big event, it's just the change of the season. And maybe t-shirts are gonna be less bought. So maybe our research will be done now. Perfect. So the next thing I want to research will be night hours. That will be a good thing for this store. Good, so now we need to build another foundation. That's gonna be up here. And let's build that wall back again. Wait. Before they build it all, I want to build this double door. So now, to build any of these cloth things, you can go under the cloth rack. If you buy the cloth racks, there can be 6 things on them. So do not buy more than 6 of these. And you might think, where is the last things? Because if you look through them, there's no shoes on the list. Those are on the shelves, so we also need a few of those. Let's just move them up because that looks a lot more realistic. So, as always, we have to get these checkout counters. And let's, okay, remember, we cannot assign anything before it's a store. If you want to rename a store, just go under manage and choose the store you want. Then you have to go under zone and click on the name. You might not see where you are at, but trust me, it is there. This is gonna be there. Grocery store. This is gonna be, I do not know what to name that. Our office is our office, not 3. Household store is basically a household store, so let's give it that name. And lastly, this store up here, which we have to link, this is gonna be the clothing store. So this is gonna be opening at 6 and closing at 20. No, yeah, 20 as always. We're gonna be getting the good cashiers, and she actually isn't that bad, but let me just see. Yeah, okay, let's hire her. And her maybe, okay, there's no better ones. And then a stock clerk, which can be her because she's fast. Look, now we can finally assign this. And do the more expensive ones first. And a good way to look at that is just randomly filling them up and then looking. 25 to 50, 10 to 20, and so on. So the shirts and t-shirts should be the last ones to look at. Oops, not that. It should be shirts down here. And then the pants. Let's move them up here. So now we have this. The $100, they are gonna be at here. So the coats are gonna be here. Down here we're gonna be having the pants. So we go from expensive to less expensive and even less expensive. Then again, they cannot go through here, so they have to go around and up here. So So we're gonna be making this a woman's shoe, and then men's shoe, and I guess woman lingerie and men underwear. These last two, they are just gonna be for attracting others to go down here. So let's look. That was a good match, and woman lingerie is $2 to $4, and that is 2. These two are gonna be for making people go down. So let's look which traits we do have. We have none there. Not that one there. Pesky wall, can't resist fresh fish. If we can make them go down and buy some every times, buy something which everyone needs, then they might go through and buy something on the way. So we're gonna be having toilet paper. That's something everyone needs, right? And let's also get some, what else? Maybe it's under household goods. Detergents are chosen a lot. Under health and beauty, yeah. School supplies were sold a lot, and it still is sold a lot, it seems. So maybe we'll go for school supplies up here too. So now they have 2 places to get those. So now that the clock, oh, I forgot. We have to go under all, and I would like to build these staff doors here to reduce the time it takes to get onto their position. So now that these doors are up, they can just go through and into their place. And it seems like they can't go through here, so they can even go through here and then get to where they need. Good. So this was another episode of another break in the mall, and we are still in the profits, but not that big, and it will get even more profitable. So thank you guys for watching this. So thank you for staying in this tutorial, and I hope to see you again, and yeah, bye.